Today I'm at Burton Albion and I'm with the club skipper John McGrath. Yes, you remember him. He doesn't play very often these days because he was injured. I suppose we ought to go. John, how's the injury?
It's all right. It's getting there. I've had the screw removed 2 weeks ago now, so I'm about maybe 5 weeks away. I've been jogging this week, very light jogging on it, and been trying to catch up to speed on what I've missed pre-season. But it's going well. I'm ahead of schedule, and hopefully be back in the Brewer shirt soon. It's
new territory for you. You don't get injured that often, do you? Really?
No, I've been very, very lucky in terms of injury-wise, and obviously the position I play, centre midfield, and I'm not shy of a tackle, and yeah, I've been very, very lucky the last couple of years since I've been here. But it was just one of those innocuous challenges against Swindon back in February, and initially I just thought it was bone bruising, but it turned out to be a little bit more serious. And but I've watched a lot of games, and I'm ready to get back into it now again.
Now, John used to have a proud record of unbroken service, so to speak. In other words, he played games and games and games all in a row, and then all of a sudden you broke that record, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, I did. I think it was 115, 116 games or something like that on the bounce.
And
for the Brewers, and I left my home normal time to come to the game on a Saturday, and there was a big sign on the motorway saying that
Meadowhall.
I wish it was Meadowhall traffic. It was a bit more than that.
You went shopping with the wife.
Yeah. I ain't got enough money to take her shopping. There was an accident on the motorway. 3 lanes closed. Panicking, ringing the gaffer, telling him, I'll be there, saving my spot. So we said, look, I'll give you till 2:20 to get here. I had to ring him at 2:30, saying, look, I'm nowhere near. And I think I got down the tunnel at 3:10. Just to see my replacement, Jack McGrath, score a goal.
He had a heck of a game, I'll tell you.
Yeah. But it's just one of those things, and it was a record I was proud of. But to play any run of games on the bounce is great. But to do over 100 was something I'm really proud of anyway.
Now you mentioned the wife there, and the wife's name is
Fiona.
And 15 kids have you got? Did you say?
Yeah, 15 that I don't know of, but the two I do know of, are home with me. Yeah, Jay is 9 and me is 5.
Right, so up-and-coming footballers?
Yeah, well, Jay's actually at the academy at Doncaster, doing really well. He's under 10s this year. He was down at Derby Academy for a bit as well. Just loves it. Like it's second nature to him to come into the change room with the lads, and to see me out here. So he wants to follow in his dad's footsteps, and unfortunately, from my wife's point of view, my daughter does as well. She'll come downstairs in the football kit and be in the back garden, while my wife's chasing her to put a little dress on and hairbands, and she's not interested. She's interested in what her big brother does and what Dad does.
Now, obviously they'll say, oh, Dad's quite wonderful, he's a Burton player, but when they get to this wonderful football club, is it just Dad they're watching, or have they got their eye on some other player as a favourite? Say Jimmy Phillips or Jack McGrath or... Jimmy's one of the favourites because obviously my little boy plays in the wing, and Jimmy's a role model for your little boy.
I did question him. I said, "Are you sure, Jimmy Phillips?"
Say it's parental skills. Well, question it, mate.
I said, "You do know where he's from?" I said, "Yeah, he's from Stoke." So yeah, he's okay. But
a fine bloke from Stoke.
A fine bloke from Stoke. But his favourite, apart from his dad, is Billy Key. He's a Billy Key fan.
We all are.
So exactly. So Billy, he sees Billy as a laugher and a joker, but he also sees him out there scoring goals, and that's what he wants to do. He does literally always cheer Billy on, which is great. And Billy's really good at him too.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
So let's take your career back. 5 years you've been at Burton now, isn't it?
This is my beginning of my 6th season. Yeah. So when I first come, I remember coming here in the league for Tamworth.
We weren't keen on you then.
And I know, yeah. And I pulled up outside with my wife, and I remember saying to her, I'd love to play here.
Nice to be able to park your car and go back and it's all there.
And it's all there, yeah. All in one piece, yeah. But we came in, and I always admired the way they played football. We played here in the FA Cup, although we won 2-1. We got a hammer night. I think Gilly was on the wing for Burton, and it was like watching Messi play at times. And then suddenly 6 months down the line, and I'm in the same team as Darrell Clare and Keith Gilroy. I'd been managed by Nigel Clough, and through my 5 years here, I could have moved numerous times, and it just never entered my head to leave. There was money involved, greater money involved, and for me, it's the club, the supporters, how I've been taken here, being captain, and I don't want to leave. Absolutely love it here.
Oh, well, hang on to you, I think, to be perfectly honest. I'll take you back even further, because it all started at Aston Villa. How old would you be then?
I didn't come over till I was 18. I was a bit of a late bloomer when it comes to
this is from
football.
Ireland, ladies and gentlemen, because you were
born in Limerick, in a little village called Monaghan, which is about 25 minutes from the city. My family was a big Gaelic football family, hurling, which is the Irish sport with the sticks. And I played that all my life. I didn't play soccer, as they call it in Ireland, till I was 14, 15, and I just did it as a pastime and got quite good at it. Went to Dublin to play, and the Aston Villa scout spotted me, said come over for a couple of weeks, and the rest they say is history. I was there for 4 years, played in the Premier League, made my Premier League debut at Stamford Bridge, away, Chelsea, and my dad was there to watch me play that day. It's played for my country, so I've been really lucky, really lucky. My little boy, watches Super Sunday now, or
I thought you were going to say on your Betamax some clips of Dad, because I'm good job you saved the machine, mate. Really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he watches the Premier League now, and he's like, Dad used to play in there, and it's nice to tell him that. But I've been very lucky to carve a career over, whether it be Championship or League One or League Two or Conference level even,
So after the Villa sort of journey, there was one or two clubs came after that: Dagenham and Redbridge, Kidderminster, and Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
Was that sort of a bit disappointing for you that you didn't sort of hang around at Villa or kept?
Yeah, I obviously wanted to stay. John Gregory got sacked in my last year of my contract, and I was injured at the time. I broke my ankle. He got sacked. Graham Taylor came in, and it was a case of, when can I get rid of him as quick as I can, because he wanted these, John Gregory's boys out, his own boys in, kind of thing. So, which obviously you accept. So I went on loan to Dagenham and Redbridge, and actually played against Doncaster in the conference playoff final, and ended up signing for Doncaster. We lost to Doncaster 3-2, and I ended up signing for Donny 2 weeks later, which is great because we won League Two. So I've got a League Two medal. Then you play in League One with him, and for whatever reason, my face didn't fit there either, and I kind of flitted around, League Two conference for a couple of years, and until I found Tamworth really, and I know Burton Albion and Tamworth fans.
Oh, I love them. Yes.
There's a bit of rivalry there, but
yes, from small amount of rivalry.
Tiny bit of rivalry, yeah.
Yes.
But for me, Tamworth was the first club that I played 40 plus games, and I'll forever be grateful for that, because it gave me a base of what I'll be in. It was there playing really well for them that Nigel Clough and Steve Booth came to watch me 4 or 5 times, and there was no question. There was League Two clubs coming for me that year, and as soon as I came here, spoke to Nigel, there was no question.
It's a pretty glamorous life being a footballer, so when you're at home, are you Mario Balotelli, or do you help around the house, or what? Bear in mind, Fiona's going to be watching this, so do you do any cooking?
Well, I want to know who told you it was a glamorous lifestyle, first and foremost.
Jimmy Phillips. I'll do the questions, you do the answers.
I do my fair share.
Which is?
We share the cooking.
You have to think about that, didn't you?
No, we share the cooking.
We share the cooking. What, you open the tin?
Yeah, I open the tins. No, to be fair, she's a really good cook, and through the years she's
all around the McGrath's house.
She's taught me a few things or two. I do the washing up.
Oh, I was going to that.
I do the washing up
and the drying. You've got a dishwasher.
Dishwasher
you
for that.
You put the tablets in.
The tablets in you go. And,
is that it? Do you do lawn mowing?
I do the lawn mowing.
Yeah, I think you were watching Simon there, going backwards and forwards, thinking.
Well, my 6 months old with my foot, my lawn went from an inch high to about 4 foot high.
You need a combine now.
I need a combine to get through that, yeah. So no, we do our fair share. Having 2 kids, you got to try and muck in. She's a full time. She works herself. She's a design engineer. for Doncaster Council. And
you're a kept man then, basically.
well, I'm hoping that she keeps her job when I retire. I can golf. This is my thing, you know. So yeah, I'm a kept man.
When you were younger, you know, go back. I mean, it's obviously a bit of a veteran now. He was 32 on it. 32, a veteran. I mean, nearly as old as Aaron Webster on you.
I know,
really.
nearly.
It's really worrying, isn't it?
Nearly.
I mean, when you were young and you got your own bedroom and there was posters on the wall, who'd you got up there? I mean, footballers for a start.
Oh, it was Roy Keane, Ryan Giggs, anybody Man United. I had Man United wallpaper. I was United crazy. Anybody Man United, anything.
And as far as females go, who was your picture on the wall?
Well, no, I've got Jimmy Phillips's wife.
No,
up there.
I'm on about when you were young.
When I was
it's
younger.
difficult to think back that far.
Okay, Jimmy.
Jimmy just turned up, has he?
Who was? I can't think. Back then,
the veteran, he can't remember.
Back then, it would have the Spice Girls when they first came out.
The Spice Girls.
Yeah.
So, which was your favourite Spice Girl?
I was partial to Baby Spice.
Was you really?
Yeah, partial to Baby Spice. Because I thought I can't compete with Bex for Posh Boys, so you know I can get in with Baby Spice maybe.
All right.
My way in there.
Yeah, you realise you're going to suffer in that dressing room now. Baby Spice.
Baby Spice.
Did you get any of their records?
I had 3 sisters, so yeah. So we have, yeah.
I bet you could do some of the moves as well.
Yeah, I can dance, yeah.
Oh, you've not got them sort of Union Jack underpants on again.
No.
I'll check with
they
you.
only come out. They only come out on special occasions, don't they? Yeah. And the big platform shoes.
So if you'd not done this football thing, and we think you're doing your football thing all right, you know, what would you have done?
I don't really know. I've always wanted to be a professional footballer, and it wasn't until I became a professional footballer.
Hope, I suppose,
yeah, and it wasn't until I became a professional footballer that you kind of look at different careers. I'm currently doing a journalism course at Staffordshire University. I'm coaching at Doncaster Academy. Do that 3 days a week, matches on a Sunday, and I was just having as many.
This course that you're doing, journalism course.
Journalism course.
What's that involved then? I'm worried now.
It's an easy. I tell you what, it's an easy gig. It's an easy gig, yeah.
So
you make it look hard.
So you're actually saying
if it was me and our roles are reversed, I could maybe play 90 minutes, come and do your job,
right. So
and you're sorted.
If you were sat here now, you could do this job no problem.
Do you want a role reversal?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
On,
This is going to be easy.
Yeah, you have to hold that.